That's their water bowl. Right next to my speaker, which I reached out to move just a little. Oh, goodness. Here's the thing, is that I offer these guys, every time we have a sleepover, a chance to try out the shower with me. Yesterday, we definitely thought about it more than we ever have. But, just get in the shower, guys. You know, instead of this. Oh my God. You flung dried poop at me. I think that's what that was. The kids turn 7 weeks old tomorrow. And that is my pretty much evaluation cutoff, I think. For making, you know, the temperament assessment, and depending on who's waiting for birds and their preferences, whether I decide who goes where, or I have a discussion with who's in line, and you know, say two people have relatively similar preferences noted down, but would perhaps choose certain details of one bird over certain details of the other. That's a case where you know, I think it's worth having a discussion, and not just going, all right, there's your bird. You know, we're, you know, all other things being equal, you know, living situation and the adopter's preferences and all that. So tomorrow I'm gonna write up, you know, their little personality profile, so to speak, and you know, either later that day or the next day, we'll will the three of us talk and try to come to a conclusion as to who goes best where. It's sort of a rare case, I think. I think most, you know, of the two slots situations are probably going to be kind of cut and dry. You silly. You silly. What are you doing up there? I can't even film you. You're just flying around too much. Are you zoomy after your little dip? Hmm? And let's see, let me check the calendar. I'm on the computer, so it's not exactly hard. The 30th, one of these guys will be heading off. Normally I would send off probably next Monday, the 24th, but I believe I'll be on vacation during that time, so I will not have a chance to do that. So the birds will be going a little late, but that's not a big deal. So somebody's getting picked up on the 30th. And then the next baby will be shipped the next day. On a Monday. All babies will be shipped on Mondays because it helps avoid postal delay problems. I can see that we're very active right now. We're going to go back outside again soon. About 40 minutes. I try to take them out about noon. So they've got most of the day out there. But, they don't have to go out like, straight in the morning. You can wake up some first and have some peaceful morning time without the adults coming over and hazing them. Plum gave me a real good scratch last night on the face. Like, it looks a little bit gnarly. Where are y'all going? And it's because Jesus. We are very excited. Are we very excited? We're doing the fancy flying. The kids sometimes want to jump on my head, but I don't like them doing that in here because I'm not wearing my hat. So it's generally very uncomfortable. And they slip and slide. It's like, why are you even bothering if this is so hard? And so I just tilt my chin up, and that usually discourages them. This time, I don't know if I did it too late or if Plum was just being stubborn. Plum is often stubborn. Plum decided to jump anyway. And so thus I have a very, 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 very red scratch across, just down my cheek. And I didn't realize how gnarly it looked until I went to bed that night and, brushed my teeth and whatnot and looked in the mirror and was like, oh boy. Silly birds. Since I didn't get around to showing off the I realized that I didn't show that I didn't put the picture in the video. This is the baby roost. It's just like DIY shelving, and I lined it with like different materials, and you know, some of it's storage for me. I stuffed that in there because, you know, these two aren't gonna use the lower boxes, but you know, younger babies might want to. And so that's all set up for them now. Oops. Silly babies. Oh, you're getting horny again? What is it about the rug and looking at Plum? Oh my goodness. That is the behavior of a really excited pigeon. Pigeons who are really excited will do these little silly turns and whatnot in Oh, that's my head. Thanks for jumping right off. I appreciate that. That was a good call. I hate to eat that you sit there. Although I did discover that poop off works just fine on a monitor screen. Which I will say is a pleasant surprise. And one that was obviously necessary. Shout out to Plum. Plum making my life difficult in several ways. I am going to have to get some sort of baby ramp for up there. For younger kiddos to use, but considering the ones that are doing sleepovers now are, you know, flying and whatnot, it's I don't think a current concern. What's up? What's up with the childs? What are you thinking about? It's funny, we are very, 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 very cuddly at night. Bring them in, and all they want to do is loaf on my chest. In the morning, we're really not so keen on the hanging out part. Ooh. But, you know, they're just kids. They're not fully formed yet. I tell her there's kissing, but I can't see any of it. Dan is such a leaner. He leans on his wing all the time. Well, I gotta go back to what I'm doing because I gotta figure out some settings before I film once I put the kids out today. So, thought I would put a little, perhaps last baby update for these two up before then, or you know, later anyway. And you know, give people who have watched these two grow up maybe a chance to appreciate them hanging out and inside one last time. This may not get a chance to film it again. So yeah, have a good day.